My name is Takis Metaxis. I'm a professor of computer science at Wellesley, and today I came to talk about the ways in which rumors propagate in the web and in the social media. We tend to get a lot of our information about the world. We get a lot of our news from the web, and in particular these days from social web. Things have changed dramatically from years ago, and now one of the major venues that we use to get informed about the world is through social media, Facebook, Twitter, etc. So if we get caught at rumors that we believe that they're true and turn out not to be, it can really hurt us. It can hurt the view that we have of the world. It can hurt us personally because nobody wants to believe lies. You don't need to feel completely helpless whenever you see something on the web and you wonder if it's true or not. There is a bit of help that you can do in order to find out the answer. The help can come from the crowd, from what the majority of people are talking about with this rumor. It helps if you have a bit of technology in order to do that. And in fact, we have developed a tool called twittertrails.com, which helps you essentially track rumors and see whether the crowd believes this to be true or there is a lot of disagreement about this rumor. However, this is not enough. One needs to be able to understand how one thinks when they believe something. So the ancient Greeks used to say you need to gnosis avton, to know yourself. So understanding how your brain works is important. Understand when you're more likely to believe something and when not is important. It is also important to employ the scientific method when you're trying to persuade yourself that something is true. And this means to figure out what it is exactly that you try to discover, if it's true or not, and figure out how to find both what is true about it and what is false about it, and see how you can reconcile them, whether you can figure out which side is stronger. The one thing that I would like the fellows to take away from my lecture today is don't feel completely helpless whenever you hear a rumor and you think that you have to believe it or not on face value. You can actually rely on your own abilities and you can find out the answer. It takes a little bit of practice, it takes a little bit of effort, but be aware of your own failings and go and use the crowd, use the technology, so that at the end you will be happier and more proud about yourself. I learned a lot from them. In particular, I learned that they are already interested in trying to figure out how the huge economic disparity that we see these days needs to be eliminated or needs to be lessened. I find out that they understand how technology can help them in achieving lots of these targets, but I also notice that they realize that if this kind of financial disparity is left unchecked, the whole society will have a big problem. And they already have some great ideas in actually trying to address it. I definitely want them to think that they can solve a lot of problems. Like every generation in the past, they can make major contributions to society. In particular, this group, that they are so well educated and at the same time they have already created a very strong connection with each other. Use each other's knowledge, use each other's resources and use each other as resources to actually go and solve the problems. My generation did not always do a good job in solving the big problems. We still have some major issues that years ago we thought we would have solved, but I'm sure they can do a much better job. Don't shy away.